Hey there, wise women. Emily here from Wise Woman Witchery, and I'm here today with Mindy from Safire Arts, and she is making magic a work of art in her job and life. So I want to welcome her today, and then get to hear all about the work that she's doing in the world and all the crafty creations she's bringing your way. So hi, Mindy.
Hi, thank you so much for having me.
Thanks for joining me. I'm glad we can make this work.
Me too.
So tell us a little bit about your business.
Well, I am a clay and gemstone sculptor healer. I make all of my creations through source. So everything is source driven. Each piece that I make is done through a meditative process. I'm often just as surprised at the end as to what the result's going to be as everybody that I'm creating for. Like, wow, that's cool at the ending of it. And yeah, take no credit for it. I'm just a very good conduit. So yeah.
That's awesome.
But I love using lots of different gemstones for their different properties, their healing. And clay has just been a passion. So it's been a lot of fun.
Have you always been crafty?
Always.
So you've worked with clay for a long time. This isn't a new thing for you.
No, not really. I've worked pretty much exclusively with clay since 2014. Prior to that, metalsmith and big sculptures and painting and drawing and, you name it, I've done it all. So, but yeah, my dad was an artist. And so, I remember growing up with art all the time. So
that's cool. It's in your blood.
It is. The DNA strong.
And how long have you been running your business?
This particular one since 2014. I was a full-time photographer prior to that. So again, artsy, but different medium.
And what drew you to do this? What drew you to be channeling this magic through you?
It just hit me out of the blue. And it became it wasn't a choice. I don't know. It just happened, and I would wake up wanting to do it, and I would stay awake nights wanting to do it. And I kept getting these images and these voices telling me, go make this. So, and then the voices became a little bit clearer, like other people need these things. There's people that are going to need this intention, and there are people that are going to need this manifestation, and there are people that are going to need these healings. And through the sculptures, I can help make that happen. So yeah, it really wasn't a choice. It
was a calling.
Yeah, I guess it was.
Yeah. Source was like, yeah, so you got to get on this right now.
Yep. Exactly.
Can you show us some of the creations that you're making?
I would love to. I make all sorts of things. So how the sculptures kind of started were with these cute little guys. And these are the dragons.
They're bigger than I thought they were. I mean, I've seen them, but I didn't realize they were that large.
Yeah. So can you see them well? I've got that teeny little image, so I can't tell if it's in there or not.
Yeah, that's a great shot.
This is how the sculpting kind of began, was with the dragons. I do have tiny ones, but that is my most recent thing that I've been working on. Let's see if I can find one. They're so little. So I have little itty bitties.
Holy smokes. That's a lot of detail.
Yeah. Aren't they so cute?
So cute.
So I met a beautiful witchy woman at FairyCon this past couple of weeks, and she said that she built these little cubby holes into her walls, and she wanted to fill them with the dragons. So I've been making her little witchy dragons to put in her little cubby holes. So that was kind of fun.
I love that idea.
I know, right? Little mouse holes, but for dragons. Super cute. The dragons evolved, obviously. I make goddesses.
Oh, wow. Is that a real shell?
It is. It is.
That's amazing.
So these are the flat sculpted goddesses, so they can hang on your wall or they can sit on altar space. I have one hanging above my bed because I was having night terrors, and they help. So with each goddess that I make, they have an intention behind them. So when I'm creating one for somebody, I'll meditate on what it is they're looking to do. This one was about having emotional strength, and so she is always with me. All of the ones that I'm showing you right now are my personals, because everything is still packed up in my van for a show that I have coming up. So, but so yeah. Anyway, she's one of mine, and then the flat goddesses evolved into 3-dimensional.
Oh
goddesses.
My gosh. I'm so in love with that right now.
Isn't she nice? I love her.
Beautiful. Can you show us her wings?
Yes, I created her. My dad was diagnosed with cancer, and it was supposed to be a very rare and aggressive form of cancer. And while I was taking him in the waiting rooms, as I was sitting there, this is what I was sculpting. And she brought me so much peace and so much strength and beauty in a non-beautiful situation. Yeah. And as I was sculpting, I just knew that everything was going to be fine. And he is cancer-free now. And the surgeries were all successful, and they're not going to have to do chemo or radiation. And not that she has anything whatsoever to do with that, or maybe she does. I don't know.
Regardless, it's all good. And she was part of the journey.
Exactly. So now every time I look at her, it brings that back. Yes. Yeah, I'm very into goddesses, very into fairies, and sometimes I like to incorporate the two.
Wow. Oh, and she's sitting on a pinnacle.
Yes.
Wow. Now, is that flat on the back too, so she can hang?
It is. So she does hang. So she is flat, and I usually have her. I don't know if you can see the bookshelf back there, but she hangs there.
Okay.
So, dragons, lots of dragons, always dragons. So I do the cutesy cutesies. I've got some that are a little bit more realistic.
Mm-hmm. I love that you just said dragons are realistic. That just made my heart sing.
Right? Come on.
I know that, but it's not something you hear out in the world that often, so it's basically awesome.
Yay! My real dragons.
Yes.
Makes sense to me. I'm making trinket jars.
Oh wow. And that's labradorite in there?
It is.
Oh, that's gorgeous. Look, all those mushrooms.
Is that in there? I can't even tell.
Yeah, no, I can see it.
Okay. So yeah, it's looks like a little fairy house, and it's got the big mushrooms that go around it. And these are jars, so the lids come off.
Oh.
So if you're doing your lotions and potions, they can go in here and be well kept.
You could probably use it as a spell jar too.
Exactly. Exactly. And I've got small ones of those. I don't have any of those inside, but I've got little tiny ones that are about maybe 2 inches tall, and then these that are about 5 or 6 inches tall. Jewelry, lots of jewelry.
Oh my goodness.
So that's
Wow. That's
this was the very first necklace I ever made. And I've worn it to every show I've done since.
Is it heavy?
No, actually it's not. Everybody asks that. Each piece is only as heavy as the stone that's in it. The clay weighs basically nothing. So they're actually very comfortable to wear.
Okay.
Yeah, they look like they would be very heavy.
Oh my goodness. Pull that back just a little bit. Let's see. There we go. Wow.
So
and what,
that one,
yeah, what is
it's
that?
called Rainbow Obsidian.
Okay.
So it looks kind of black in regular light, but if you put a strong light on it, it turns purples and greens. So, and each Rainbow Obsidian is different. So some will turn pinks or blues or, you know, all sorts of different colors. But I love Rainbow Obsidian.
Pretty special stone.
It is. That and labradorite.
Yeah.
I'm a fan. Oh, newest little things. I've started making little Christmas boxes.
Oh,
cute.
Yes.
So we hold a little gift card in there.
Oh, okay.
So.
Do you glue it on there?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
I do. And, books. I make journals. Really, anything you can think of, I make.
So that's cool. Oh my goodness.
So you can use these however you want. This one is a blank journal. So I've got other ones that have got the lined paper for actual journal writing, but you know, if you wanted to put drawings or whatever in these.
So I love that, and I know myself, I'm like really hard on stuff. If I threw that in my purse, would I destroy it?
No.
Really?
You would not.
So it won't chip off?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I've had one that I've kept in my bag now. It's not a full, this one is a full clay cover. Yeah. So like corner to corner, it's all clay. Okay. I also make journals that have got the regular cover, but then it's got a goddess on it. I've had that in my nightstand. It goes in my backpack. It goes in my duffel bag. It goes everywhere, and it's never broken. I've never put a full clay cover in there, but I think it would probably be okay.
So it's pretty durable stuff.
I would think so.
Okay.
I would think so. You know, I don't think I would try to bend it.
Well, no, not on purpose.
But it's on, I get hardback books. Yeah. They're not metal. I get hardback books that I attach them to. Okay. So, you know, they start out as a hardcover anyway.
Right.
So yeah, no, they're pretty durable. Pretty durable. And runes. Oh, I found something new to do this week in all my spare time. I've never done wood burning before. So this week I decided I was going to try wood burning. So I make clay runes. So I decided to make boxes to put them in.
Oh, that's a great idea.
Isn't it cute?
It is.
And then it holds all the runes. Now these are little baby runes.
Oh, those are teeny.
I know, aren't they cute? So these are just to throw in your purse.
Yeah.
Little teeny tiny ones. And then I have
on the go.
Exactly. Yes. Exactly. So that box actually says runes on it. This box says magic inside.
Oh, that's cool.
And then it's got normal sized runes.
And are they all like star shaped, all the runes you make? Or
No,
does it vary?
They're all different. I make leaf shape, little hearts, the stars, anything that comes in a little cutter. But yeah, I'm having so much fun with these boxes. This one also says magic within.
That's awesome. Yes.
Isn't that fun? I was having so much fun. My son came home. He's like, "What's burning?" I was like, "Everything." I was so excited. So yeah, that's kind of an overview.
That's a lot of
what I
things.
make. Yeah. Things keep coming, and I'm like, "Ooh, I want to try that." So
I'm curious, it seems like you were saying, well, first couple things, let me back up. So it sounds like you were saying that, you get visions of what to create and then you create them, but it also sounded like you will do things for specific people and that there's a process you go through for that. So if somebody wants to custom order something, is that a possibility?
Okay. Always.
Okay.
I actually prefer custom orders.
Okay.
Whenever I'm hearing from source, I always doubt myself. I think everybody that's got that direct line is like, "Oh, am I making this up in my head or am I really hearing this?"
Right.
So 9 out of try that again. 9 times out of 10, I think I actually am hearing what I'm supposed to be hearing. But when I'm making custom pieces, I can talk directly to the person. It's almost like an interview process, like, what are you looking for? What are your challenges? What do you want to accomplish? And, I really get to know them a bit. And then I'm able to incorporate all of that energy into the piece while I'm sculpting it. And then I find the gemstones that match that will help with whatever it is they're trying to manifest. So I love doing custom pieces, and I've done some crazy custom pieces. So yeah, no, it's a lot of fun.
And what is your turnaround time on something like that? I mean, I know we're coming into the holiday push right now, and that some people might want to get something for a loved one. And
absolutely. If they don't mind paying, expedited shipping, I can usually have something sculpted, depending on what it is. The 3D goddesses, the full goddesses, they take me forever to make. So it would probably take me like 2 weeks to sculpt one. The flat goddesses I can usually do in a day, maybe 2. The dragons I can do in a day. The runes I can do in a day. Dragons. So most jewelry pieces. So yeah, it's yeah. I get kind of obsessed with things, so I tend to do that instead of sleep. And so my turnaround is pretty quick.
Okay. Cool.
So yeah.
And what about the stuff you already have made? How do people find you?
Well, I have a website, safirearts.com. Not everything is listed on there. I've got some pictures on Facebook. I've got some pictures on Instagram. And then I do fairs. So last week I did FairyCon in Baltimore, Maryland. And this coming up week, we're having the holiday fair at the Edgar Cayce Foundation. So that should be a lot of fun. And so, yeah, I go to fairs and show them there. So usually I just tell people, if you see something on the website that you like, but it's not exactly what you want, contact me and we can make whatever they want happen.
Okay.
So,
and what's the best way to contact you?
Text.
Like real text, like on your cell phone, or text?
Like real for real text.
Okay.
I am happy to give everybody that number. They can text me.
Okay.
I'm terrible at checking my emails. Now, if they instant message like on Instagram or Facebook, Instagram, I'm usually better at seeing them because sometimes Facebook hides them.
Yeah, I know. So lame.
Yeah, it really is. Like I see things and a week later and I'm like, oh, yikes. So yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. We'll go with Instagram messaging.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, I'm just writing all this down because I want to make sure that I put this, in the description. So if you're watching this
Awesome.
on YouTube through the link, then make sure you check the description so you know how to get a hold of Mindy, so that you can purchase her incredible artwork. That's
Oh,
actually
thank
magic.
you. Right?
Yeah. Where are you out of, Mindy?
Virginia Beach.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
And do you ship internationally?
I do.
Okay.
I do.
Good to know. Good to know.
Yes.
Well, I really appreciate you taking the time to share your business and your artisticness. There's a whole other word I was looking for that I couldn't find, but your creativity and magic and craftiness that you're bringing into the world. I am always so blown away when I get to watch other people bring their art into creation and then share it with people. It's like such a gift.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you. I mean, I've been watching your stuff for a long time, and it's just, yeah, it's gorgeous. Makes me smile.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah. Cool. Well, again, thank you. And I am really excited for all of you that you got to share in Mindy's Magic Creations. And sure to check out Safire Arts on Instagram, Facebook, and on her website. And check below for all the details. So thanks again, Mindy.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.